Hey guys, it's Niels, and today we're taking a quick look at the Razer Blade 15 2021. Let's get this rolling. So I already unboxed the device and set it up. I'm not going to do a fake unboxing because I already unboxed this device. I already had my first impressions about this in a German video. This is still a PVT model of the device, so it's not 100% finished, so I'm not going to be that hard on how it feels on how the material is used, and I'm not able to make benchmarks on this, so don't ask me how this performs in benchmark XYZ, especially the new RTX 3060 mobile. Because it's still a PVT model. So let's have a look at the specs in this model. I have the Razer Blade 15 base model, early 2021, and it's rocking the i7 10750H. It's basically the same processor they used in the 2020 model. I'm kind of sad that they're not using a Ryzen 7, for example, from AMD, but it's very hard for companies to get AMD stuff like CPUs or graphic cards, because AMD has massive production issues, and that's why they are having Intel CPUs. There's literally no model with an AMD CPU that's bad. It has 16 gigs of RAM. And if we take a look at the display here, it's using the RTX 3060 laptop GPU, so it's the mobile one. It's basically, it performs like a desktop GTX 1080 or RTX 2060, and it's paired with a Intel UHD graphics, so it's basically not using the RTX when it's just doing normal office stuff, and the RTX is just coming to a glance when they are when I'm playing a game. So if we take a look at the Explorer, we are looking at 458 gigabytes of storage, and that's because Windows is already installed, and the 500 gigabyte SSD is basically 500 gigabytes. I don't know if it has less storage because it's a PVT model, but I also heard there's still a M.2 SSD place left, so you could upgrade the SSD or just place a new one in if you want more storage than 500 gigabytes. And yeah, that's kind of less if you are a gamer and, for example, want to play Cyberpunk and GTA 5 and the storage is already full. The laptop has, of course, the power management cable. You have Gigabit Ethernet, and you have USB-A 3.0, and you have Thunderbolt 3. Sadly, because it's still a Intel CPU, it has just Thunderbolt 3 and not Thunderbolt 4. And here we have a 3.5 millimeter audio jack. And on the other side, because it's the base model, it's not a second Thunderbolt, it's just a USB-C and two USB-A and a HDMI 2.1 input. Now we're taking a look at the back side, and here we have all the fans it's using, because yeah, it's a laptop and it has a, I would say, good GPU, so it needs two fans, and here we have more fans. If we take a look at the keyboard, you can see, yeah, it is a standard Razer keyboard, and because it's the base model, you can just make the RGB for a part of the keyboard, not every single key. In the advanced model, you can make a RGB for every single. My first impressions on the trackpad, it's very good. I would say it's basically the same experience if you're using the 2021 model or the 2020 model. It feels good, it's very responsiveness, and it's very fast. The speakers, I'm just tuning up one of my German videos.
Bis zu 1000 Mbit pro Sekunde.
Moin und herzlich willkommen zu einem weiteren Video auf meinem Kanal. Heute First impressions of the speakers, they're very good, they're very loud. I wouldn't consider that people would be using those for making a party or something, but those speakers are good. You can game on them, you can watch movies. They're, I would say, very, very good laptop speakers in my first impressions, but I'm using this laptop maybe for 2 or 3 weeks now, and then I'm gonna do a full review of this. The display is a full HD 144 Hz display, 15.6 inches, and it's a good display, but you can see that it's full HD and it's not a display, and it's not a QHD or 4K display. The display, I would say, is very good if you're gaming esports games like CSGO, Overwatch, where you don't need 4K. Where you don't need 4K, or you just need the high refresh rate, like 144 Hz. But if you are like a creative guy and want to edit photos, edit 4K video material, it's not the laptop you need. You have to upgrade to a QHD version or just go with another laptop. But for gaming, for competitive gaming, this is a very good display. These were my first impressions about the Razer Blade 15 2021 model with the RTX 3060. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, please leave a thumbs up and stay safe, stay healthy.